Hello everybody, Rose here. Good morning. So today I'm covering a stream that Foodie did yesterday called Monty, You Are Literally Trash. I tried to get to this stream yesterday, but as you guys know, I'm in the final preparations for moving. I spent a lot of time yesterday packing stuff up, and I tried to do the live stream but got interrupted by something. So I'm getting to it this morning. But you know what? Sometimes things happen for a reason. So I tried to get to this stream, couldn't get to it. But in the process of trying to get back to it, I found a few things of interest to include with this React that I think you guys would be interested in. And it has to do with peetz, something that Peetz said. Something that Peetz said that pretty much confirmed what I already knew based on Foodie's behaviors and the things that I've seen. So Peetz did a live stream on his channel, and he confirmed absolutely that the Nader El Shami account is under Foodie's Google AdSense account. That's right. That's right. All the money that should be going to Nader, that money is being funneled into her account instead. And that makes perfect sense. I mean, those of us that have been watching Foodie for the longest, we know and we have seen the many times that right before payday, she disappears. And she has to give Nader money for various things. If the Nader El Shami account was under Nader's Google AdSense account, she wouldn't have to disappear. She wouldn't have to give him money. It would go straight to him. So sometimes delays are good things. They're very good things because you find out other things during the delays, which I did. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I see. Okay. Okay. So I would like to say thank you to the channel GORLIC BREAD for posting this clip. So let's just go ahead and play it.
You can see this clip here from Peetz. It looks like it originally came from Just Saying, but I did see a channel, Lemonsy, that came out with a video today talking about this. And in this video from Peetz's channel, someone is asking how Nader's channel was monetized so quickly. So
yeah, how did that happen? How did that happen, Foodie? How? Anybody who has a YouTube channel, the whole setting up a channel and then getting monetized thing, it takes a while. It takes a while. First, you have to get your 4,000 watch hours in and 1,000 subscribers just to be eligible for monetization. And then after that, Google AdSense will reach out to you and say you have to set up a Google AdSense account because YouTube is not the one who pays you. It's Google AdSense. So you have to set up a Google AdSense account, and then you have to wait sometimes 3 or 4 weeks, sometimes longer, depending on where you are. You got to wait for the code to come through physical mail. They won't send it to you through email or anything. You have to wait for a code to come through actual mail. And then you've got to enter it, and then you're all set up. So how did his channel get monetized so quickly? That doesn't seem normal to me. Unless it's part of another account that's already been verified. But go ahead, Peetz, tell us all about it.
So my channel obviously was monetized through my AdSense account.
Right.
Because I already had a monetized channel. YouTube picks it up in less than a month. A
Right.
regular channel would have to generally wait 60 to 90 days, whatever the time frame may be. So obviously people realized Nader's original channel had been monetized very quickly and assumed that it was in fact inlaid with Foodie's channel. So I'm going to let you listen to Peetz's response to this, and then I'm going to go back and share a little bit more info in terms of what Foodie's been doing.
E.g., his channel is under Chantel's account. Mine is under my own independent account. So that's why I need the month-long review.
So why would he lie about that? I mean, he literally has no reason or rationale to lie about this. Right now, Foodie, on the other hand, has been constantly creating this narrative, creating drama, tension, pushing people back and forth from Natter's channel to hers, which, by the way, is a terms of service violation. Not
Yep.
only that, she said countless times that she's going to get these DV shirts made of "I survived Natter," yet she's not came out on this hard stance to actually push to try to get people to look into removing his channel. She has no problems removing or trying to remove any other channel within our community, but for some reason she seems to take this different stance on Natters. Could
That's
that
right.
be because
That's right. So she's not going after Natter's channel. I wonder why that is. Why is it, Foodie, that you've got a problem with different channels and you've gone after the smaller channels, throwing strikes and blah 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 at other people, but this abuser, this horrible person that has done these horrible things to you, in real life things to you, you're not going after his channel? You're a vengeful, wrathful person. We've all seen that. And he's done some pretty horrible things, you said. So why not go after his channel? Why not throw the strikes? Huh? Why not go after him for harassment? It's because it's under your account. That's why. It's under your account. So all these things you're saying about he's a horrible person, he's abusive, yada yada yada. Really? Really now? Oh, I mean, I don't doubt that he's a horrible, abusive person, but for all the things that he's done to you, you're not going after his account. And you could. We've seen you go to work when you get mad. But I've known for the longest that the Nader El Shami account is under your money account. I've known that. Y'all think back to all the many times that we've seen Foodie running back and forth to the trap house, to Gatineau, to wherever, to give him money. If the Nader El Shami account was under his personal Google AdSense account, the money would go directly to him. She wouldn't need to send him money or to gift him money. He wouldn't have to wait for her to give him the money. It would go directly to a bank account because that's how it happens. Google AdSense doesn't send out checks. They do direct deposit. So on the 21st, the money would show up directly into a bank account that he had set up. But why is it that every month Foodie would disappear right before payday? To give him the money. He was always having to wait on the money because she set it up. Because she's not stupid. If Nader was her sugar baby, she's not stupid. She's not going to let him be independent. She's going to control the money because she wants to keep him dependent on her. Foodie is not about that love life. She's about that need life. She wants a guy to need her. Notice every man in her life needs her financially. And that's why they have to stick around, because they need her. She puts them in a position where they need her. Peetz needs her. Nader needs her. It's not about love. It's not about I'm around you because you're a good person. No. She tells the guys in her life, oh, don't worry about working. You don't have to work. I'll take care of you. She sets the honey trap. And then once they fall into it, then she's got them. So yeah, she set up the Nader El Shami channel. She did everything. She said that. Oh, I created the channel and she created the content and thumbnails, blah, blah, blah. But she also made sure to set up the money part to where the money goes to her. And she can just dole it out whenever she pleases. So if that's going on, Foodie, this whole thing of it's over, we're done with each other, bullshit. Bullshit. How can you be done if you're getting the money from that account and he depends on it and you're over there still paying his phone bill, still paying for everything, and if you got control of the money, how is it really over? It'll never be over. As long as that channel is under your Google AdSense account, it'll never be over. Also, to add to that, hold on. I'm like a good student. I'm bringing the notes. Hey, who's this? So this is a screenshot from Natter's chat. Look who's in the chat down here. It looks like Foodie Beauty. And she's saying, why, Natter? Why? So you're done with Natter? You're done? Then why were you in his chat? What were you doing there, Miss I'm Done? What were you doing there? You know, if she set up the account, if she created it for him and she's got control of the money, that means she's got administrative privileges. He can't block her out. So she's on his channel saying, why, Natter? Why? I'd like to ask you that question, Foodie. Why, Chantal? Why? Why won't you be done with this dude? You got a little monopoly over there. You own Park Place and Boardwalk, don't you? So you got your main channel, which makes you money. You got the Beezer Show, which might make you money if you actually did stuff on it. You got your Twitch. You got your OnlyFans. You got the Nader El Shami account. Look at you. Playing Monopoly with YouTube. How about that? Huh. What else we got here? All right. Oh, this is an interesting clip. Look at this.
A little bit. Fucking the asshole part of me is a bit bitter. The bitter part of me, now that I know she never knew him, and when you hear, you can literally hear the moment she fucking steals him away on video at the beginning. What I love it the most. Please, no, nanny. So part of me fucking thinks, ha ha ha, now do you love it, bitch? But obviously, there's a huge part of me that feels, the majority of me, putting all that aside now, is like,
oh, please, girl, you're bitter. You're bitter about another woman being with the man that you paid for. Like I said, you are a person. You think that you can own people or put them in a position where they forever, are indebted to you. Look, you set up the Nader El Shami channel. You put it under your Google AdSense account so that you could get the money because you did not want Nader to be independent of you. You didn't want your little sugar baby getting away from you. So you control the money because as long as you control the money, you think you can control him. He's got to wait on you for the money. But this whole thing with Nader, y'all, it'll never be over. Unless he flips her the bird, walks away from YouTube, and he goes to get a regular job or something and does something where she's not involved. As long as he's on YouTube, as long as he's, depending on the YouTube money, that means he depends on Foodie. That means they'll always have contact. That means they'll always be talking to each other. And whatever drama's on YouTube is bullshit. It's for views. It's for money. It's for the coin. That's right. She controls the money. She does. She's controlled it since the beginning. And as long as that Google AdSense account is in her name, she'll always control it. He's always going to be talking to her. She has yet to say, oh yeah, I turned off his phone, turned off his internet service. Well, if he don't have no job and no money of his own, she's going to have to pay it. She can go after his channel. She doesn't. She could easily just stop paying him whatever money she pays him, which would shut everything down. Nope, not doing that. So, Miss, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. No, you're not. Not even close. No, not at all. So, yeah, between Pete's saying what he said on that piece of video, and look, there she is. There's her name, Foodie Beauty, in his chat. There you go. She ain't done. Making a point to be in his chat. Caught. Now, let's go over here. and cover the actual stream where she talks about Monty and calling him trash. Monty's not trash, Foodie. But you are. You are doing all this stuff on YouTube and stressing everybody out. You're trash for that. Yes, ma'am, you are. All this stuff that's been triggering people and affecting people. All you're thinking about is the money. Everybody knows that now. But let's go.
Shit, when really they're just shit. Who are fucking mean as shit. You ever hear these people talk? Like, you're obviously jealous. Get a life. Love that for him. Miss Holly, I would never.
So she was talking about Monty and his panels that he has on his channel. Let me say that again, Foodie. His channel. Which is not your channel. It's his channel. And he can do what he likes on his channel. And if you don't like the panels, what are you doing watching them? Why subject yourself to that? If you know the panels are going to be talking badly about you, why do you keep going over there? Why subject yourself to things that are going to be unpleasant? Unless you're looking for a reason to rage. Unless you're looking for content, because you know that unfortunately the rages are the most interesting thing on your channel. Because what else do we have if not the rages? We have Foodie being greened out of her head, which is garbage. We have Foodie binging on food, which is also garbage. We have Foodie talking about Natter, which is boring garbage. The rage is the most interesting thing. So you have to have a reason to rage, right? So let's pick Monty out of the hat and use him for a mini rage of sorts. Although I watched this video, you really didn't work yourself up to get too mad. To me, it struck me as a fake, phony, for views rage. But you're saying that people on his panel are jealous of you? In what way? Please name the ways in which we're jealous of you. In what ways? I've been a panel member before, and I'm not jealous of you. What about you should I be jealous of? You make more money than me, but money's not a reason to be jealous. Because the money that you make comes at a cost. A very, very expensive cost. The money that you make has led to what? Has led to your bad health. You're in extremely bad health. You've got a myriad of health problems. You're forever ruined from getting any kind of job. I mean, because, you know, employers, they always check social media when hiring somebody. So you would never, ever, ever be hired for anything else if your YouTube channel got taken from you. I'm older than you, Chantal, 51 over here. Hi, you're 38. Yeah, you're making more money than me, but so what? I can always make more money later doing other things. Not worried about that. But I'm not jealous of you. I wouldn't trade places with you, money or not. So I'm sorry. Hate to correct you, but no one is jealous of you. Your whole life is in ruin. The only place you have control is when you turn the camera on and you get in your chat room. You have that control with your VIPs and with your channel members, but when the camera's turned off, you have no control anywhere else. Your life is out of control. And you know that. And I think that's why you spend so much time on camera, because the moment you turn that camera off, reality is standing right behind you and you don't like it. So to avoid reality, you face the camera. And you turn away from the fact that your life sucks.
I block you! Chick Sammy? Kid Cudi? No. I don't listen to that music. I listen to Roy Orbison. Hi, Comic Book. He has the personality of a wet. He has the personality of fucking wood chips. Hi, Lambo! It just pisses me off. Like, really? I love when they make it like a competition. Like, somebody's DV case is more fucking important than someone else's. Suck it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, where am I gonna have dinner? I was gonna get groceries, but I think Pete's is sleeping. I do need to get a grocery order. I need to plan my meals first. I haven't even done that.
The only meals you're going to plan are the ones you order off of the food delivery apps, Foodie. You're not interested in healthy food. You're just not. Okay? You sit there and you talk about healthy meal plans at the same time you're ordering takeout, and then before you finish the takeout, you're ordering again. Okay?
You have British women too, Foodie or Holly, and I chopped liver. No, I love you, Whiskey. I love you guys. Yeah, but you're like cool British women.
So she put her foot in her mouth. Of course she would. She's like complaining about British women, and then somebody in her chat is like, well, we're British. And she's like, oh no, I didn't mean all of you. The ones in my chat, I meant the ones over there. Putting her foot in her mouth. Foodie always putting her foot in her mouth.
Hi, Rick. How do we change our flair? He's as exciting as Walmart brand mac and cheese. Oh my god, stop. Great value mac and cheese? Let's just call him Great Value Mac and Cheese from now on. Hi, Kima Trauma.
Hey, you know what? Mac and cheese is awesome. Great Value mac and cheese is awesome. I don't know what they're talking about. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Do you like my nails?
No. I really don't. I'm just going to give a moment of brutal honesty. They look horrible. I'm sorry, I don't like them. Your nails look horrible, Foodie. And I'm confused. Because a long time ago, when you were with BB, you had your nails done and they look great. You have very pretty nails. Do you go to your nail tech and purposely get your nails done to look awful just to have people talk about them on YouTube? I think you do. Because you pick the worst colors. You pick the worst nail shape for your hands. I mean, look at them. Y'all can see them. They look awful. Awful. And look, I've had my nails done before. Maybe I'll get them done again once I get done moving. But those nails, it looks like the nails are too thick. Am I wrong to say that? They look like they're too thick. Like sometimes when you get your nails done, the nail underneath the acrylic, it can be of a thinner variety and it looks more natural. Those look too thick. Either that or the nail tech put on too many coats of nail polish. They don't look right. See, look. They look awful. They look completely awful.
Absolute record. He's an incel. The incel just said he will go to the Ottawa police for your Omegle video for CP if you don't change the title and apologize. Tell him to eat my fupa from the back. That's what I say.
No thanks.
All right. An incel. Why is this even a thing? I can't with people. Oh my god, this is why I'm moving to another country. Jesus. All right.
You're not moving anywhere except to the bathroom. Girl, you can't even walk up a set of stairs. How are you going to move? I'm in the process of moving right now. Packing up my stuff, and I got to tell you, my back hurts. My arms hurt, and I still got to go this sort of day and get some supplies before the final move. Got to take the long 15-hour drive to Washington. Oof, that's going to be a lot. But you're over there saying you're going to move to another country, girl. Good luck with that.
I'm tired of the fucking Western world and your friggin' bullshit ways.
Yeah, go.
I'm just joking.
You know what? Go. You want to go?
I'm
go.
kidding. I'm kidding. Hi, Newbie. Can we block certain few? Yeah, we should. These are my nails.
Foodie, they're ugly. We don't want to see them no more.
Look at the detail.
Look, that looks awful. That looks awful. Look. Okay, I'm blowing this up. All right, you guys see what I'm seeing right here? Look, you see how thick those nails are? They're literally sitting up over her cuticle. That's awful. And this looks really bad. This looks really bad. That does not look right. Look, they look way too thick, sitting up way off the cuticle. That looks awful. Bad. Really bad.
Tail on this one. This is the abalone shells. And abalone is a crustacean that looks like a huge vagina. Or looks like a vagina.
You're gross, Foodie.
You were very careful with stiletto nails. You'd never survive anywhere else. Don't start. Well, I mean, maybe I'll thrive somewhere else. You know, maybe I'll go to Thailand. My nail tech was talking about Thailand and how cheap it is.
Every place that she wants to travel, I've noticed that there seems to be an ongoing theme here with the places that she wants to travel or she wants to move to. The ongoing theme is she's always pointing out how cheap the place is. And it usually revolves around good-looking men. Notice that every place she wants to go to, it's like, oh, there are hot guys there, and it's so cheap to travel there or to live there. Well, the problem is, Foodie, you never go anywhere. You talk about places you want to go, but you never go. You went to Cuba, but that was a bust. Could have had a fantastic time there, but all you did was sit in your room or sit where the food was and bitch about natter. That whole vacation was a bust. Could have had an amazing experience, but you didn't.
They have a petition to deplatform the it's almost full. Yeah, we can call him Great Value Monty. Great Value Monty. Tiffany sunglasses should look good with the nails. Oh my god, I know. Somebody give me $700. Please don't complain about the Western world.
No. Nobody should give her money for sunglasses. Nobody should give her money for anything. Excuse me. She got enough money. Don't give her no money. She don't need it. She's making $10,000 plus a month, maybe more, considering that she's getting the income from her channel and also from Natter's channel. So there you go.
Well, there's obviously a lot. I'm very thankful to be Canadian, actually, of course. But there's also things about it, and it's no nation is perfect. And whenever I mean, because I'm from here, I guess maybe appreciate it less. I want to travel the world. Fuck, there's a big world out there.
You'll never see it.
Who is that? Okay, where am I going now? I forgot some things at the pet food store. So I gotta go back. I forgot Crunchies.
Huh? So you forgot Crunchies, you forgot your pet's food. She remembered to buy a set of sunglasses to get her nails done, but she forgot her pet's food. Horrible, horrible, Foodie. How could you forget that?
Do not bite your nails off. No. These are too nice for that.
No, they're not.
And it's not polished, so it's gonna last longer, from what I understand. More chicken stew! No, we're not having more chicken stew. Abalone. Oh, yeah, abalone shells. I said abalone. Thanks, Heather.
Okay, I want to address this comment. Rosie Leon says, these reaction channels are like the paparazzi. They follow you all over the internet, catching your every move, can't even fart in peace. Well, you know what, Rosie? You don't think Chantal does things purposely for the reaction channels because she wants us to react to her? She does. I mean, look at her content. Everything about her content is vulgar and shock. She goes for that shock value. She wants to disgust people. She wants us to talk about her. She tailors her content specifically for that because she knows the reaction channels will talk about her. And there might be a chance that some people will get curious about her and join up on her channel. She wants us to react to her. Why do you think she spends so much time being nosy and checking out all the reaction channels and what they're saying and what they're doing, and oh, who's having a panel today and what are they saying about me on Twitter? She's nosy. She's a narcissist. She wants to know that people are talking about her, and if nobody talks about her, she gets upset.
Abalone. Square would look better. Now, yeah, you're right. I know, but I don't like square. So who cares what looks?
You know, these people in your chat are not your friends. She likes to say, oh, you guys are my friends. You know what? A real friend would tell you the truth. A real friend would say, those nails look awful, Foodie. And they would tell you that not to be insulting to you, but because they don't want someone else to tell you that who's not a friend. A real friend will call you out and tell you if you're wearing something or doing something that's awful. That's what real friends do. These people are not your friends. They are just a bunch of people that I'm sure they feel and they think the nails are awful, but they're not going to come out and say it and piss you off.
Better. I'm kidding. I know what you mean though, Bula. Abalone. Abalone. Okay, time to get the fuck out of here. Where am I going now? Adonis?
Go to the pet store and get the pet food.
I need to do a huge grocery order with Pete's.
So she just mentioned she hasn't gotten the pet food yet. She's like, oh, where do I have to go? Go back to the pet store and get the pet food.
Boyfriend looks like a Mexican Kid Cudi. Let's go get a coffee.
Go get the pet food.
Stilettos elongate your fingers. That's true. They look kind of like little claws on me because I have chubby hands.
They look awful.
This is really busy. So yeah, this guy sent me money. This guy has a nail fetish.
Oh, so there we go. That's why she got her nails like that. Somebody sent her money to get her nails done a certain way.
And it's so weird because, like, he just wants me to send him nail pictures and videos, like my nails, and he gave them my nails. I was like, oh, okay. So I have to talk to him later, I guess.
I guess.
I feel like I've never had anyone buy my nails.
Oh, hold it. So she just said that a guy paid for her to get her nails done. And she said, I got to talk to him later, I guess. So a nail fetish guy paid for you to get your nails done. And you're like, I got to talk to him later, I guess. Well, if he paid to get your nails done, yeah, you should talk to him. If he just wants some pictures of your nails, I mean, how hard is that, Foodie? But from the sounds of it, it sounds like this person reached out to you, paid for your nails to get done, and now you're like, oh, thanks. I got a free nail job, and you're probably not going to get pictures.
Before. Has that ever happened to you? Are there any women who have like encountered a man with a nail fetish? It's pretty cool, I'm gonna say. Yeah, guys, I'm talking to some interesting people right now. Like, I need to.
And I don't think it's any kind of coincidence that recently, you know, Dee Dee went to the salon and get her nails done. So isn't it funny that Chantal has to get her nails done too?
Like, do a live stream, you know where, or something, or do like a story time. Baby. Baby. Do 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 do. Payday loans. I just drove by. Oh, Burger King. I'm not gonna eat there. I'm not sure. Driving right by Burger King. Goodbye, Burger King. We don't want any of you. Actually, the Impossible Whopper would be good. I'm actually not hungry right now. Am I? Do I want an Impossible Whopper? No. Do I? No.
You'll eat it.
Right. There's a lot of halfway houses around here. What? It's the truth. Don't fucking blame me. Thanks, pal. Do, 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 do. Oh my, I'm so virgin. No. I'm so good. Like, French is so not sexy when it comes to, like, fucking dirty. Like, boy, it tastes sexy.
Actually, I disagree. I took a trip down the Caribbean years ago, and I listened to the French language. The French language is beautiful. It's hard to speak, but it's beautiful to listen to, as well as the other Romance languages. They're beautiful on the tongue.
Envoie-moi ton boule, tes boules.
Maybe it's just the way you speak it that makes it sound so vulgar.
Like what? Anyways, a little bit of excitement for you here. What's going on here? A starfish, yeah. Yeah, you can get a close-up.
Showing off her nails for like the 10th time. We get it, Foodie. You got your nails done. So what? They're ugly. Bye.
Get a close-up? Let me see.
God.
I'm talking about. But it doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter because I'm not in the video and I'm a fucking bitch, right? I have a right to be a fucking bitch.
No, you don't.
Like, you people are fucking bully asshole pieces of shit. I have a fucking right to be a bitch. You bully me every fucking day. You and your ugly fucking panel. Bully me, and I mean ugly inside especially. Bully me. Hi, Colleen. Every fucking day.
Oh, God. Now you know the rage is fake. She's sitting there going all the way off and, hi, Colleen. Girl, I can't. I can't with this one. Oh, this rage is so manufactured. It's so manufactured because I'm telling you what, if you're really angry, you don't stop and like, hi, in the middle of it. You will just start going off and you won't stop until you're finished. You so did this for the camera, Chantal.
And you don't think I'm fucking mad? Like, whatever. Actually, I'm not mad. That's the thing. If I was mad, I'd be raging a lot more. But I'm gonna fucking call you out on your bullshit once in a while. Eat it up and deal with it. If you can fucking dish it out every day.
And honestly, Foodie, do you honestly think that we're hurt by your rages? Do you think so? Do you think that we get upset when you get upset? We don't. We don't. So you can rage or mini rage or fake rage all you like. Please go ahead. Do it as much as you want. We're not hurt or upset when you do. Spout off if you want. Go off until the end of time. We don't care.
And cannot take it at all. None of them.
Oh, we take it. We'll take it and make it into content. How do you like them apples?
They react to you, exactly. And they react like he's a fucking... Okay, how old is he? You're gonna react to a freaking older women being abused by a man when you have no experience with any of this shit? Like, what are you, the voice of reason? Why should anyone come to your channel and listen to your bullshit? Victim shaming somebody. Like, you have nothing important to contribute to any DV conversation. You're full of hot air and full of shit. You're an
You know, Monty is a person on YouTube and he's allowed to give his opinion whether he's been through DV or not. And hi, Chantal, I've actually been through DV. I have been more than once. Had more than one relationship. Been through DV. Hi. And I find a lot of your behaviors suspicious. The way you behave, the things you've said don't add up. They just don't. Okay? Especially this bullshit of he's a loser, I'm done with him, yada, yada, yada. Yet you're not done with him. You continue to pay his phone bill. You continue to give him money. You continue to go see him. That looks strange to me. That looks funny. And now you got your roommate. Your roommate. Where is it? Where is it? There's Peetz telling on you, telling the whole world that the Nader El-Shami account is on your Google AdSense account, which means you ain't done with him. You'll never be done with him because you're in a position where you're giving him money and you're paying for everything. But that's how you wanted it. You wanted him to need you. And you didn't want any kind of chance of him getting away from you. You didn't want to set him up on this platform and then he starts making money and then him just give you the middle finger and tell you to screw off. No. You wanted him forever dependent on you the same way that Peetz is dependent on you. That's how you keep men around you. Make them dependent on you to where they can't ever get away. You don't want men escaping you. So you make them dependent.
Opportunist who switches the script whenever you fucking want to. Just whatever's going on at the time, that's what you do. You have no integrity as a person at all. None of you do.
You're one to talk, bringing all this crap to YouTube, stressing everybody out, triggering everybody, making everybody upset, concerned for your welfare, concerned in general. You're one to talk about integrity, talking about all that. Are you kidding me? Be quiet.
They're abusers too. They put you down, the victim, and they probably have never been hit. Exactly. So, yeah, I was fucking in an abusive relationship for a year. So, yes, I'm sorry. I have some fucking thoughts on that. Like, so all of...
And you know what, Foodie? I'm going to call you all the fuck way out right now. You're saying that you put up with that for a year. As someone I've been through DV, I'm going to call you all the way out. All the way out. If you were being abused, as you claim, you could have stopped it at any time. Because you were not in a position where you lived with Nader. You were stuck with Nader. Like Dee Dee is. She's stuck with Nader. He's in her house. And she's going to have a fight to get him out if she does get him out. Every single time you spent around Nader was by choice. You had your own home, your own money. You had a car. You literally went back and forth to this abuse. You made the choice every single time to be around him. And if he did abuse you at any time, you could have put him in jail. You haven't. You did not. But you're trying to paint yourself the victim so much. I'm the victim. Like he held you hostage. He never did. He never did. You made the choice to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to Nader. Just like you're making the choice to continue paying his way. You can cut that off. If that Google AdSense account is under your name, you could cut him off financially right now. You can cut off that phone that you're paying for and the internet service. Stop buying the groceries. You can go after his channel. Get that taken down. Or if, hey, here's a thought, Foodie. If you set up the account, which you said you did, you can always hit the delete button, can't you? Yes, you can. You could delete that account. Boom. The Nader El-Shami account would be gone. Since you set it up, you've got administrative privileges. Yes, you do. You could delete that. It would be gone in a heartbeat. But it's still up. You got control over him with the money. You got control because you made the account. And if it's under your Google AdSense, you could delete that today if you wanted. You've got that kind of power. But let's be truthful. You want that channel up. You want a second platform, not just for him, but also to create more drama, which leads to more money for you. That's why it's still there. So you're not done and you never will be done. Because your livelihood depends on YouTube, doesn't it? And you figured out that you're not interesting enough to have just one channel and keep people interested and make a lot of money. People are getting bored with you. So let's just spread out the drama, make another channel, ping pong the drama back and forth between Natter and me, and that'll keep people watching just a little bit longer so I can make a little bit more extra money. That's what's up.
All of a sudden, so no, for example, the hypocrisy. When they want me involved in this situation, when it's good for their views, that's when I'm in it. Whenever they're accusing me of being the one holding the camera, that's when I'm in the situation. Otherwise, no, I'm not at all. But nobody's fucking proven yet that I've had anything to do with that bullshit. So again, what? Oh, Monty, oh, what, your video didn't age well? Where you're like, oh, I bet you Chantel's going to be charged first. What's going to come out in the video today? Nothing, you fucking loser. Oh, and there you go. What? What footage of me? Huh? There you go. That's what I thought. Full of shit. And people still support him. Like, I'm the liar? Okay.
You are.
That's what I thought. Hi, plain cheeseburgers. Just calling out people as usual.
Not that it makes a difference, but go ahead if it makes you happy.
Who's rousing who? Okay, I don't know. I gotta go get crunchies. And then there's a coffee shop. I wonder if I should go get coffee. What should I do? Hi, I love Autumn. Thank you. Do you use a strong coffee right now? Okay, I'll be back, okay?
And she leaves the camera running.
Back in the title. Spent all year shaming me for being with him or trying to make me hear their voice and saying, like, this guy's bad for you, this is what he's doing. And now that I'm finally fucking out on the other end and process.
You're not, though. You're so not. Foodie, listen, you're not the clever creature you think you are, okay? You're not. You're so obvious. You're so obvious. You're in too good a mood. We know you're seeing Natter. We know that. We know you've been seeing him for a minute. It's just that you and Natter and Dee Dee, you've all figured out, you know what? You guys can't see each other on camera anymore. You got to do it behind the scenes. You have to. Because you can't do it on camera anymore. People are sick of the bullshit. They're sick of being triggered and affected and aggravated and all that. You're doing this shit behind the scenes now. And you're using this whole I'm going on dates thing to cover for seeing Natter. Okay? We know that too. You're coming up with these excuses why you have to disappear. I'm going on a date. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Then you come home and give these fake ass details about the date that don't even make no sense. We know. And if you're so done with Natter, what's up with this? Okay, you were in his chat. Want to explain yourself? I'm so done with him. I'm so over him. But you were in his chat, weren't you? Yeah, you were. There's the proof right there.
Processing it and talking about it in the way I feel like I need to. People are fucking shaming me for it. And don't give me that shit FFP. She won't play the video.
You know what, Foodie? The way you're coming on camera and talking about DV and SA, you're not doing it in an educational way. You're doing it in a very exploitative way. You're exploiting the SA and the DV. Exploiting it for views. Exploiting the shit out of it. And those are things that should not be exploited. You talk about those things and you're triggering people in your audience for views, for money. It's all for money. And because you want the attention. You're so desperate to paint yourself a victim of anything, of everything. Oh, look at me, I'm a victim. You're not. because you've been hanging around Natter for over a year, and whatever happened, you could have stopped it at any time. You didn't. You could have stayed away. You didn't. Sorry, that's not a victim to me. When you keep putting yourself around people and in situations that are not good for you, and then things happen, and then you go back after that, that's not a victim. That is somebody making a choice to put themselves around dangerous people and dangerous situations when they should stay away. And they know they should stay away.
She's still a fucking bitch. She's still a pathetic bitch. Riding coattails who doesn't give a fuck about victims. She just pretends to. Like, she's shamed me the whole fucking year, too. Oh, she's talking about him again. Yeah, bitch, but what you're not differentiating with your small brain is that I'm not talking endearingly about him. I'm not saying I love him or I miss him or blah, blah, blah. I'm talking shit about him and processing my experience that you're talking about my experience. So shut the hell up. That's what you need to do. You need to shut the hell up.
And you need to shut the hell up. Seriously, this whole thing is dragging out. It's been dragging on way too long. You want to move on? Move on. Move on. Talk about something else. Anything at all, madam. And pick up a hobby, a passion. Go paint a picture. Go take a picture. Go exercise. Do anything but talk about Natter. This whole subject is over. It's done. People are bored. Why do you think you're losing views on your channel? They're done with this shit. We're all done. Pick another lane to drive in.
You sound like a fucking idiot. A jealous, hateful piece of crap, hateful, horrible person. You are a bully. You are a bully.
Everybody's a bully but you.
And heaven forbid, God forbid the day I actually take the time to actually go through and like fucking find the bullying, which is not going to be hard, and strike your channel for bullying and harassment.
So why haven't you struck Natter's channel? Hasn't he bullied you? Hasn't he harassed you? Why not strike that channel? Right? Why not go after him? Why have you never done that? You'll go after the reaction channels, which, according to you, we haven't done half the evil to you that Natter has, but you come after the reaction channels. Have any of the reactors committed DV or SA on you? No, but you go after them. You will go after them. You just get in a mood and you get a wild hair up your butt and you come after us. But not after Natter. Isn't that interesting? She won't go after him. And whenever she does a rant video about Natter or a community post, notice that all of those disappear. This horrible, abusive, evil monster, Natter El-Shami, as soon as she does her rants or community posts, she'll get rid of it. Almost like she's protecting him. Almost like she's so afraid of him, or she's concerned that he might get mad at her. Oh, I'm going to have my moment of rage, but I'm not going to let it stick. I'm going to get rid of it. Huh. Interesting, huh?
Because you have made, honestly, some of these reaction channels have made the whole experience even more traumatic. Even more traumatic. Can you imagine? So,
oh, shut up. Foodie, where would you be without the reaction channels? Seriously, the reaction channel saved your ass. Because your content the last year has been awful. Absolutely awful. Without the reaction channels, people would have been even nearly as interested in your content. The reaction channels made it bearable, tolerable, and a bit entertaining, which is something you don't do on your channel. You don't strive to make really great content that keep people coming back. You just turn on a camera and start blabbering about nothing and getting stoned and getting high and acting inappropriately, and you think that's enough. It's not. It's absolutely not. You're at 90K right now. Actually, 92.5. That's what you got on your channel, 92.5. You should have a lot more people tuning into your content if it were good. You're barely getting views. I know reaction channels that when they do their live streams, they get twice the number of people in their room. You want to know why? Because people are having a good time. They're laughing. They're entertained. They're entertained. Your people are not being entertained. They're just tuning in for the dirt. And half the people that are your VIPs are trolls. They're just there to troll you. So stop being all kinds of freaking salty about the reaction channels. You owe us a thank you. Your content sucks. It's boring. It's monotonous. And yet, you don't see the writing on the wall and you'll change it. No, you just keep on with the same crap. Well, keep on with that. See what happens.
So you want to sit here and you want to fucking blame me for bringing this asshole on the fucking platform.
It is your
when
fault.
You all.
We will blame you because it is your fault. You sat there and detailed everything you did to set up his channel. You brought him here. You brought him here. He was introduced to YouTube by you. You set up the channel. And you got Peetz over here saying, where's there he is. There's your friend Peetz telling on you, saying, yeah, it's under her Google AdSense account. So you created the channel and you put it under your Google AdSense account. So you're basically, you supported this. You funded that loser. You've been funding him for over a year. So it is your fault. It is.
You all are worse because you keep it going. You give him money. You give him views.
No, we don't. That's another lie you're telling. We don't give him money. And we don't give you money. We actually take money from you. And we take views from you. Because people have a choice. Do they want to go directly to your channel and watch your content or Natter's content? Or if they don't like you and they don't like Natter, they got another choice. They can go to a reaction channel of some sort and give us the view instead. Maybe you're salty and bitter and bitchy because you wish there were no reaction channels, and that way you and Natter can make all the money. There'd be no competition. Maybe that's what pisses you off, the competition. Oh, I'm making my content, but there are other people that are taking my content and making it bearable, and they're making the money and not me. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're making enough. You're making more than what you deserve. So you should just be happy with it. Be happy with what you make. Obviously, you make enough that you're supporting yourself, Peetz, and Natter, and the cats, and everything else. You got your shit covered over there. Why are you getting all bitter and shit? Why? You don't like the reaction channels because we call you on your bullshit. And you could get away with saying something and dirty deleting, but yet, because the reaction channels, you don't get away with it. We capture your stuff and we put it out there, and it's out there forever. You cannot control the narrative. That's what makes you angry. You can't control the narrative. You can't manipulate the narrative. The narrative is the narrative. You can't fix it the way you want.
You react to all his shit. So yeah, eat crap. Hypocrite. Again, hypocrites. I mean, I don't know what, at this point, like, you're just doing more harm than good. Like, why are we even giving them any attention? Like, seriously? Like, all they're gonna do is ask like later on. Dee's gonna come on and be like, yeah, I'm okay, guys. That was nothing.
You know what, Foodie? Like I said earlier, you hate Natter so bad, why don't you cancel that account? Just shut it down. You got the power. Shut it down. One click of a button, it's done. If you set up that account, if it's under your Google AdSense account, you could cancel it today. But you're not. Because you're not really that angry. You're a vengeful, wrathful person. You're always talking about, I'm an Aries. Well, prove it. Prove it, Miss Aries. Get rid of the account. You know you can. Do it. Come on. Push the button. Do it. Do it. You hate him? Prove it. If you don't do it, that proves you're lying.
Nothing. That was nothing. More lies. Lies and lies and lies. So why do you think anyone even care anymore? I'm so not like, I know I said that last time, but I don't know. To say that I'm not going to watch, like, I'm not going to let it affect me anymore. That's what I mean by it. Honestly, like I said, it's like watching Hoarders for me now. Like, this mess is not my mess anymore when it comes to fucking it affecting my life? No, it's not anymore. Sorry. I'm not letting it. So, just wanted to say my 2 cents. See, why is it that everybody can have their 2 cents about my situation, but my fucking situation. I'm not allowed to talk about my own situation. But
How much have you talked about it though? I mean, for a year? How often? How much more do you need to talk about it? You told us everything that you can tell us 1,000 times over. How much more do you need to discuss it and process it? Obviously, if you've been processing it through YouTube, you're not processing it very well because we have not moved on from it. Maybe you should take this shit to a therapist or a psychiatrist. Maybe they can help you because obviously the people on YouTube can't because you've been processing for a freaking year. Nothing has changed. Nothing.
everybody else is allowed to talk about it. How does that make any sense? Like, did you go through it, Monty? No, you were sitting in your fucking room that fucking probably smells like balls and pent up sexual fucking frustration. And you do nothing but talk like this with Sarah Jane and a bunch of bloody hell fucking really angry British people who think I'm obsessed.
Not Foodie making fun of the way people talk. When she's a 38-year-old woman and her and Amberlynn Reed, they both sound like they're 15, 16 years old. Like, oh my God, guys. You know, she sounds like a high school student. Like, ugh, she does. She sounds like a high schooler.
And you're the ones on every panel obsessed with me. Are you kidding? Stay bad. Stay bad. Fucking morons. And you have nothing intelligent to say. Just the same shit.
Then why do you watch? They got nothing intelligent to say. You don't like the panels. Why do you keep watching? Why do you insist on watching, Foodie? Make it make sense.
She's really quite nasty, isn't she? She thinks everybody wants her. What's your problem? Like, does that not, like, how, like, does that not scream mad jealousy? Like, why do we...
No. That's somebody giving their opinion. And it doesn't matter what country they live in, what accent they have, they're still able to give their opinion. And everybody's free to do that, Foodie. Again, you can't control the narrative everywhere. You control freak. You can't control the narrative. On YouTube, people are free to say what they like as long as within terms of service. People are allowed to give their opinion. You chose to make this public platform into something where you can make money the way you do. And since you're taking your content and putting it on a public platform, that means the public has the right and the freedom to comment on it. You're not putting this stuff on a private platform like, say, OnlyFans. You're putting it on a public platform, so the public is free to comment. Sorry you don't like it, but too bad.
Even care enough to go, like, take the time out of your day, hop on a panel just to say that. Like I said, who cares? Certainly not me. Like, I'm the one.
Because nobody will have you on a panel. And the ones who have you on a panel, they're exploiting you for views too. Let's be honest. Nobody wants you on a panel. They know what a train wreck you are. And you suck on panels anyway. I've seen some of the panels you've been on. You don't know how to talk. You're not entertaining. You suck.
I'm getting late, I guess. Good for me. Like, why are you mad? I don't know. Like, well, you don't have to talk about your sexual escapades. Yes, I do. I won't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Listen, nobody cares to hear about your sex life. You can easily talk about a date and not discuss that or not make a big deal over that. Do you know how immature and stupid you look when you're making your talk about the sex thing? Do you know how stupid you look, 38 years old, and you're talking like you've never been laid before? Oh, look, let's stage my bedroom to show a condom wrapper on the floor or a condom package right behind me on the counter. That looks so ridiculous. So ridiculous. You know, the more you make a big deal about the sex, Foodie, the more you're making it obvious you don't have it.
I want to. This is what I want to fucking talk about. I'm fucking enjoying my sex life right now. I'm allowed to talk about whatever the fuck I want. Dating, whatever. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to talk about it. And And really, you look like a dumb fool for talking about it constantly every fucking time I do something. Nobody cares. Like, why? I don't get it. I guess I just don't get that level of hate watching. It's just so moronic. Like, so moronic. God. Anyway. So, got my nails done. I feel like doing one thing a day because I'm so friggin' like just. That took a few hours though. And then tomorrow we have Sam. Oh yes, we have to take care of this big chubby. He's gonna have a lion cut. It's gonna be so funny looking. Oh my god.
You know, not that I don't want her cat Sam to get care. He needs care. I wish that she would take Sam to get a checkup at the vet because it's been a while. And he does need to get groomed. Both cats need to get groomed. But Foodie, your cat, BBJ, she needs to go to the vet and get medical care. She's got oral issues that have been going on for months and you still have not taken her back to get that fixed. You just sat there and spent hundreds of dollars on a pair of sunglasses. Why can't you go and spend that same amount of money to get her teeth fixed? Seriously, like that's so sad. That you'll sit there and you'll always remember to do things for yourself. You'll always remember to get that takeout. You'll buy the sunglasses, you'll go shopping, but you won't take care of your own pet.
Or it's gonna be shaved. I don't know. We'll see. He's gonna hate me for shaving me too. And he has a fupa. So Sam's fupa is gonna be exposed. Fupa Sam. Fupa Sam. So that's all I want to say. I wish I could like because they all tag my name like fucking leeches. So now it's like hard to avoid any kind of reaction. Like
it's easy to avoid. Just don't go to reaction channels. It's hard to avoid. No, it ain't. Just don't go there. You know who the reaction channels are, or it's easy to find out. Just don't go. Just don't go. Stay away. Stop making yourself angry. Just don't pay attention.
I can't completely avoid it. What people are saying about me on the internet, it's everywhere. And like just my
you'd like to think it's everywhere. And it's not all over the internet, Foodie. It's just on YouTube. You're not the big deal you think you are. Off of YouTube, nobody knows who you are. Okay? Let's put that ego in check a little bit. You're only you got a channel that's not even 100,000 subscribers. There are lots of channels much bigger than you, much more well known. You're not the big deal you think you are. The reaction community is a very, very small section of YouTube, but there's lots of sections of YouTube that are much bigger and much more popular. You're in a niche. That's it, just a niche, and a very small niche.
My name, like people use my name, like in hopes that I see their crappy videos or something. I'm not listening to you. Go away. Thank you. God.
Well, we don't make our videos for you, just so you know. We're not making our videos with the intent of, I'm making this for Foodie and I want her to watch. No, we're making them for other people who are interested in what's going on with you and they don't want to give you the view, period.
Why don't these people just start, if you're so much better than me, start a channel called Better Than Foodie Beauty and fucking do a channel then. But you know, like, nobody would watch it because nobody gives a shit what you're doing or talking about if it doesn't involve me. So be thankful that I'm fucking talking about shit you fucking react to. Actually, that's the problem. They probably don't have anything to react to, so they just make shit up. That's it. Which is fine, except when it comes to this shit. Sorry, I'm gonna call you out because you're an asshole. And you have no idea what you're talking about.
And she's an idiot. She's such a freaking idiot. Foodie, let me clue you into something. Anytime you go on a hate train and you go after a reactor or certain reactors, all you're doing is fueling traffic and viewers to that channel. Have you not figured that out yet? Have you not figured that out? If you start talking about a channel, whether it's Monty or somebody else, all you're doing is pumping up the subscribers and the views for that channel. Have you not figured that out yet? So even though you may not like Monty, you're actually giving him more traffic and more subscribers. Because you know what? If there are people on your channel that are your VIBs, your viewers, and you start talking about a channel, you know what's going to happen? They're going to say, who is this person, Monty? And they're going to go searching. And they're going to find Monty's channels, stories from the internet, Monty After Dark, and they're going to join up. And they're going to be part of the chat to see what all the noise is about. And they might enjoy themselves and stay and become a subscriber and decide, you know what? Screw Foodie Beauty. I like the panels. I like the discussion. It's interesting. There's some stuff here. So you're encouraging traffic to Monty's channel. Same thing happened with Gary Unfiltered. Gary is very entertaining. He's a very genuine, sincere, wonderful, real person. When you got all that hate train for Gary, guess what? A lot of people checked out Gary and like, you know what? I like this person, Gary. I'm going to stay. And they did. And they've had a wonderful time with Gary. So you can go ahead with your hate trains, but all you're doing is helping the reaction channels when you get on them and you start naming names.
So shut your mouth. People who like I hate people like that. Even critics. Like anyone can call themselves a critic, but whenever you start attacking people every day, you're actually being counterproductive with your critiquing. Actually, yeah, it's a thing. But you probably wouldn't know that. You just pretend to be smart, I guess. I don't know. You just look smart. I don't know. Maybe the glasses. I don't know what it is. But anyway, whatever. The park is busy today. I don't like it. It's too people-y. So I feel like ordering really good food and just like eating in my house.
Oh, and by the way, Foodie, on the note of you saying that we bully you and we shame you and we attack you. So, question, feel free to take as much time as you want answering this. And I know you watch my videos, by the way. I know you do. I know you do. But question for you, Foodie. So if you're acting awful, you're doing inappropriate things, which you do a lot of, are we supposed to co-sign on your bullshit? Are we supposed to back you up and say that's okay when it's not okay? No. Normal people are going to call that out and say, that's inappropriate. That's rude. That's vulgar. She's acting inappropriately. We're going to call you out. We're not going to co-sign on your bullshit. Just not going to do it. We're not going to be anybody like say in the VIB chat saying, yes, Chantal, you're right, Chantal. Everything you do is okay, Chantal. No, a lot of things are not okay. If they were okay, we'd say, yeah, that's okay. That's great. But if you're driving while intoxicated, if you're sitting there in your house and you're greening out to the point where you can barely see and you can barely talk, we're not going to be okay with that. We're not going to say that's okay. It's not okay. You binge eating, not okay. Monetizing your ED, not okay. Monetizing SA and DV for profit, definitely not okay. You want us to be okay with your content. You want us to praise you. You got to do something worth praising. You want that positive energy, you got to do something positive. But as long as you continue to do negative things for the sake of shock value and profit, we are the normal people. We're going to call the shit out over and over again until you do something different. I would rather you do positive content. I would like to say, hey, look at Foodie. She's exercising today. It's about time. I would like for things to be more positive. But that's entirely up to you. It's your content, your channel. You do what you want. But if what you choose to do is negative, sorry, nobody's going to co-sign on that crap.
And watching 90 Day Fiance and playing Mario. I think that's going to be my whole night tonight. Yeah. Because I have to bring Sam anyways tomorrow, so. Sam isn't too serious, he's abused. He's gonna be so scared, poor guy. The whole bringing like thing, the bringing them in your home didn't work out. It's not what I thought it was, so I'm gonna have to get.
You know, I have to wonder if part of the reason why Sam might be getting a lion cut is because he's got mats all in his fur. Because we know she doesn't brush them. She's got 2 long-haired cats. You have to brush them or they get mats in their fur. That's just a fact. So is the reason why he's getting a lion cut is because you refuse to brush your cats and they've got mats down to the skin, Foodie?
I look like a Keebler elf. I look like a baby géant. Very squishy. Solid hours, I would be okay. I don't need as much sleep as I used to. So that's a good thing. But it's just weird, like noticing your body changing, you know? That's what I noticed anyway. So, or like I think I checked them once, like a long time ago. Probably on Livestream too, like it makes it hard to like text and everything because I'm on my phone and I don't want to be texting and everything while I'm live. It's just boring. I'm gonna go hibernate for the afternoon, honestly I do. I'm gonna be going to bed early, so that's all. Right? I'm fucking done. He's gone. It was actually easier than I thought it was gonna be. Emotionally, no, there's a lot of residual shit.
He's not gone. She's still trying to sell that lie. He's gone. He's not gone, Foodie. He's not gone. As long as you are, that account is under your Google AdSense account, he's not gone. He's not gone. You're still giving him money. You're still giving him money.
But it wasn't that bad, you know. So it's like Monty's content without Chantal would literally be about pulling his socks up to meet his jean shorts. He wore socks and sandals to meet me, didn't he? Milanese with jalapenos. Let's get Mexican food tonight. I want to go.
Oh, by the way, Foodie, you were saying earlier that we're jealous of you, girl. No. Look at this mess behind you with the boxes. Seriously? We got another box mountain going on behind you. Tell me again why we're jealous of you.
Go to the gym too. I need to sign up at the gym. Yeah. Who cares, Colleen? Why does anyone care? Like, why would you announce that?
Uh-oh. So, of course, her VIPs are going to let her know that FFG is live. Ooh, Foodie going to get mad. Might be a good rage.
Yes, Tata.
Okay, we get it. Your nails. Who cares? You've shown them off enough.
So, like, does anyone here watch her regularly? Because I'd rather not have you in my chat if you're supporting bullies.
Oh, look at you. Oh, you're not about that bullying life, but you're trying to control where your viewers go. Oh, if you watch FFG, then I would rather you not be here. You're acting like a cult leader. Oh, if you're one of my beezers, you can't go to the reaction channels, especially the ones that I really don't like. Otherwise, I'm going to boot you out of here. You're trying to control where people go. This is YouTube, Foodie. People can go where they like. I recognize people on my channel that are in your chat or leave comments. Yep. I recognize the names, but you know what? They don't say shit to me. Then I'm cool with it. If they want to come over here and watch my videos, I'm cool with that. If I do a live chat, it doesn't matter if you're a beezer or not. If you behave yourself, you can stay. If you don't, you gotta go. But I don't control where people go. I let them enjoy their freedom of going where they want to go on YouTube, but you don't feel that way.
Just like that. I'd just like to know. Anybody? I'll block you.
Yeah, go ahead. Like, oh, you watch FFG? Then I'm going to block you. Nice attitude there, Miss Bully.
Mashallah, yeah. Oh. Still, I'm sorry for your loss. Whatever. Anyways. Oh, you got the stiletto nails. Cute. Yeah, I did.
No, they're not cute.
Walking spree, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and block some more of your money.
Lambo watches every FFG too much. There's a difference between watching and like supporting somebody, right?
Yeah, that's another thing, Foodie. Can we talk about your little blocking sprees? Do you understand? Do you comprehend the fact that when you go on your blocking sprees and you block people out of your chat, there's a great chance that by blocking them, you're going to piss people off, and you're sending more people to the reaction channel, so channels that you hate so much. So go ahead and block people. They may get fed up with your antics and go somewhere else. You're handing us your audience.
You've been obsessed from the fucking get-go. Like, you're able to afford your shitty Motel 6.
There we, you know what, Foodie? How can you do that? How can you sit there and shame people for where they live? And French Fry Girl, I'm sure, does not live in a Motel 6. I'm sure she lives in a nice home. You sitting there shaming people for where they live. Look where you live. Your name isn't even on the lease. You can't even say, this is my villa. Peetz's name is on the lease, not yours. And look at the way you live. You live in filth. I'm sure a Motel 6 room would be a lot better than the villa as far as being clean. But there you're trying to status shame. Oh, look at me. I live in a villa, and anybody who lives in a Motel 6 must be a piece of shit. No. People live where they live. They live where they can afford to live. And even if somebody lives in a Motel 6, that's not a reason to shame them. They may just be in a tough situation or in transition to go somewhere else later. You have no right to shame people and where they live, ma'am. Considering you can't even say, oh yeah, I got the name on the lease on the villa. You don't. So you can stop shaming people for where they live. You can't even say a motel room is in my name.
It's because of this shit. So again, suck it. You handle the hate incredibly well, though, honestly, and at the end of the day, they're just, I know. Big plain cheeseburgers. She gets a lot, in my opinion, and she took a lot from Kiwi Farms. She made up a lot, too. She made up a lot on the phone call with me, trust me. Like, yeah.
Somebody's asking, FFG lives in a motel? No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Yeah.
But Chantal likes to use the whole, you're living in a motel room as a way to try to shame somebody. And there's no shame in that. If you live in a motel room, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, Foodie, for the record, when I got out of my abusive relationship and I was looking for an apartment, in the meantime, I lived in a motel room. And I was grateful to live there, to have a place to stay, while I was looking for another place to actually live. There's no shame in staying in a motel room. Sometimes you just have to do that. I stayed in a motel room for about a month. And I worked and I saved my money and I got an apartment that I lived in for over 10 years until I moved here to Cali. And now I'm about to move again to Washington. Nothing wrong with staying in a motel room. It's a roof over your head. You got a place to sleep. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So stop trying to shame people for living in a motel. Sometimes you got to just do what the hell you have to do. I used one to get out of my abusive relationship. I needed a place to go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The last time she showed her face. None of these people, all these people who shame are fucking all below it, all below all of us. So, yeah. What are we gonna have? I need to smoke it on. I need to smoke. And abalone shells. Pico. Really, TB?
Jen says, I can't believe you don't do sleep streams. That seems to be the easiest money ever. Chantal's done 1 or 2 sleep streams on Twitch, but she didn't do it right. It wasn't interactive. It was boring as shit. She sat there in bed pretending to sleep, and she kept watching the TV screen in front of her to see what people were saying. And when she saw that people weren't sending her super chats for nothing, she cut off the stream. She got pissed off because she thought, oh, this is going to be easy money. I can just lay here and do nothing and get paid. Not exactly. Not exactly. I've known other streamers that have done sleep streams, but the reason why it was so successful is because it was interactive. But she didn't include that part. She just got lazy, turned her stream on, and decided, oh, they're going to throw money at me. Nah, they didn't do that. So she got mad and cut it off.
Just do it, man. You know that he used to say that, like, when I cut my hair, he's like, you didn't ask me if you could cut your hair. The fuck? Are you on crack today? Me? That feels, the majority of me, putting all that aside now, is like,
you're not putting
you are in danger, dude. Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, nobody deserves this. But in a technical sense, yes, she's allowing it. She's allowing him in her home. Yeah, he can't feel any emotion in it.
And neither can you.
Shoo Shoo sure took some shrapnel. Oh God, imagine being Shoo Shoo, yeah. Ricky, he should be here to explain the Chantal. It's possible that it's like the things Dee Dee is doing and saying and still worrying for her situation. No doubt he still abuses her. Yeah, so while I don't wish her abuse, yeah, exactly. I feel I still want to shout, you look like an idiot defending him like that. Like, there's nothing to defend because, like, it's all on video. There's no way you could ever argue that. You can't without looking like an ass. And people are not going to believe you. I don't know. I think it's going to be the Turk guy at this point. Well, it's only Tuesday. You know what I mean? Do you think he'll ever put his hands on her again? Oh, I'm sure he has since. It's been months. Oh, I will, Maggie. I'll be careful. It would be a death sentence, if not for everything, my career, everything. Like, are you kidding? There's no way I'm stupid like that. You don't know me. You don't know the situation. You're just a fucking asshole. And those people are going to stay blocked. No skin off my ass. We already knew, lady. Well, I have to live through my own life, right? You guys don't live my life for me, so. 90 Day Fiance arc. Oh, I want to watch that after. Stop falling in love so fast. No, I'm not like in love, but I really like this guy a lot. I guess I've always just been like a hopeless romantic. I don't know.
Well, you got the hopeless part right.
There's no way. I wouldn't do it. No. I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm super happy. Like,
oh, I'm sure you are happy. You can see Natter behind the scenes. And considering all the crap going on, more people are joining up on Natter's channel for reasons that I don't understand. but he's getting more views now. More people are joining up. And if that's connected to your Google AdSense account, I'm sure that makes you very happy because you're making money on your main channel and also Natter's channel. I'm sure you're very happy about that.
Very fucking happy. Yeah, we're gonna video chat soon, I guess. I'm just so.
You know what, guys? I know there's more to cover here. This live stream went on for almost 4 hours, but this react is already at an hour and a half. I'm way over what I normally do, so we're just gonna cut it off here and save another, like, do another one, another video. We don't need to go any further. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks for watching. I've got to get my butt moving. I've got to go run to the store and get supplies before my move tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.